So we will wait 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise, we will start. Whatever you will tell, then accordingly I will proceed.
ସାର୍ ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରନ୍ତୁ ସେମାନେ ଆସିବେ ଆଜି ପିଲାଙ୍କର ପ୍ରାୟ ନେଟୱାର୍କ ଟିକେ ଖରାପ ଅଛି
Acha.
ସେମାନେ ଜଏନ୍ କରିବେ ଆପଣ ଷ୍ଟାର୍ଟ କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ
So yesterday we had completed the concept of Python list in detail. So out of 4 collection, 1 collection that we studied. So today we will cover the remaining collection. Now we will go to the next collection, Python set. Python set. So point number 1, it is a collection in Python. So as we know, collection, yesterday I have given the clarity. Collection means what? A group of data items, group of homogeneous or heterogeneous data items, or we are saying similar or dissimilar data items treated as a single entity. Okay, then in which scenario we will use the concept of set as a collection. Yesterday we have seen in which scenario we had used the collection list when duplicates are allowed and insertion order is preserved. Just set is the reverse of the list. That means what? When we want to represent a group of data items, where duplicates are not allowed, and insertion order is not preserved, then we use set as collection. Suppose you have taken a duplicate data item 100, then oxe, then 100. If you have duplicate data item, then there is no effect. When the output will come to our picture, 100 you can get. Duplicates are not allowed, and insertion order, that means in which order we will insert, in same order we may or we may not get the data item. Suppose I have inserted first 100, then Akshay, then Rahul, then 300. But when the output will come to our picture, then in any order, Rahul Akshay 300, 100, 300, Rahul Akshay 100, 100, 300, Akshay Rahul. In any order, we will get the data items. So that is called as insertion order is not preserved. Okay, so we will see. So how to create a set. And another thing is uh, within curly bracket. Yesterday we saw how we will say that group of data items representing a list when we assign the data items within a square bracket. But here set means you remember curly bracket. Okay, the data items here the data items that we assign within curly bracket, a within a curly bracket. Okay, so we will go to our Jupyter notebook environment. Somebody, sir. Okay, okay, okay. So now we will go to our Jupyter notebook environment, that is Python set. Suppose I will write, let's set name is S1. Okay, okay, set name is S1. Suppose within curly bracket, suppose I will write some or I will assign some data items. Suppose let 200 comma 23.45, because always multiple types of data items we will consider, we will take, because it collection means it is allowing varieties of data items. Suppose there is a boolean value false, there is a string value Python. Suppose let there is a duplicate data item, I will take 200, then 500 comma 600. So what is the value of S1? What is the value of S1? Otherwise you can write print S1. Now I will hit run. Just to see, you see output is coming within curly bracket. That means first point number one, what we are observing, if data items we assign within curly bracket, then that representing set. Then just to see, our picture is what, duplicates are not allowed, insertion order is not preserved. Just to see, here the data item 200, here the data item 200 we had taken, but you see output scenario, from the output point of view, only 200 that have come. That means if you are taking duplicate values, there is no effect. Okay, then next thing is, first I had inserted 200, then 23.45, then false, but here output screen, just you see 200, 23.45, then 500, then 600. So order is not preserved. Just to see the output picture, in which order we are inserting the data item, same order we are not getting the data item. So that's why, so I have written insertion order is not preserved. Okay, duplicates are not allowed, insertion order is not preserved, then that is set. Give a response.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
We'll go move forward, we will go to the next point. Another sometimes interviewer will ask, suppose interviewer will tell, list is a type, set is a type. Yes, you can say it is a type, means a data type. List type of a data item. Suppose if I will write one point, I will show you type function, I will write S1. Now I will hit run, then type is set. Okay, so type set is a one type. Okay, all data items are, which type of data items are set type of data items. Okay, yesterday one point I have forgotten, a length of a list, length of a set, length of a tuple, length of a dictionary. For collection, if I want to find the length, only one approach to get the length of set. Okay, so length means the total number of data items, the number of data items present in a set, that is called as length of a set. Okay, number of data items. Suppose just to see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so number of data item is 6. So I can say the length of set. Here set name is S1. The length of S1 is 6. So how I will find for this? There is a built-in function len. Okay, so there is a built-in function len function, and within bracket I will specify the set name, that is S1. Now I will hit run. So I got 6. So in this way, you you will see the output, what is the length of a list. So this point yesterday I forget that you recover. Okay, so what is the length of a set? The number of data items present in a set, that is called as length of a set. And for this, we are invoking an built-in function, that is len function. Clear? Give a response.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Same way, suppose yesterday one point I had told, internally a memory is allocating in the case of a list, and that memory having a name. Yesterday the memory name was x containing group of data items. Similarly, same, when particularly here our set name is S1, so internally a memory is allocating, and the name of the memory is S1. Okay, and the memory S1 containing these data items. So how to know what is the size of memory? That means how much amount of memory is allocating, is reserving for S1. Same approach in case of list, or in which way that we what we had got the size of memory, in same way that we can find the size of a set. So that is import sys, then within print function I will write sys dot get size of this part. Yesterday already I have given the clarity. Set name is S1. Now I will hit run just to see. 728, that means 728 bytes of memory reserving, and the memory name is S1, and the memory S1 containing this group of data items. Okay, give a response.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Then we will go to the next point. Another approach we will see. So here directly within curly bracket, I specified some group of data items, or in this way I presented one set. So there is another approach to present a set by invoking a set function. Suppose I will write a set name S2 equals to set parenthesis set function. Later on in OOPS concept you will know this is called as set constructor. So currently you know there is a built-in function. The built-in function name is set function. Okay, so now suppose if I will write what is the value of S2, what is the value of S2. So there is no data item, so I can say it is an empty set. I can say it is an empty set. Now I will hit run just to see. So this representing empty set. Okay, no data item. So this is another approach to represent a set. One approach we saw within curly bracket a group of data items when we are assigning, that is representing a set. Then another point is when there is a built-in function. The built-in function name is set function. When it is invoking, then a set is creating. So now we will assign the data items. We will assign the data items into S2. Okay, so how I will assign in this approach? Directly within curly bracket, if you will take a group of data items, there is one approach. But by invoking set function, you have created a set. Then how the group of data items you will insert, you will assign. So before that, now first of all we have to know how many built-in functions available in set, because one built-in function I have to invoke for inserting a new data item into S2. Okay, yesterday already I have told to know how many built-in functions available in any collection, maybe list, maybe set, maybe tuple, or maybe dictionary. So to get all inbuilt functions in set. So there is a function dir function, and so any set name you will write. So we have the set S1, another set we have, that is S2. So dir function within bracket is set name you specify. Now I will hit run. Just to see, we got all built-in functions. So basically these built-in functions are usable. Okay, add, clear, copy, difference, update, lots of functions. But set is not so much important, but we will acquainted some operation by in we will perform some basic operation by invoking some built-in function. But now my task is I will add a new data item. I will assign a group of data items into S2. S2 is my set name that we have got by invoking set function. Just to see, here there is a built-in function add function. Okay, so there is a built-in function add function. So by invoking add function, we will add new data item. Just to see how I am writing S2 dot add, suppose 300, then S2 dot add, suppose 4.5, one floating value, S2 dot add, suppose one string value, suppose I will write machine learning, one string value, then S2 dot add one boolean value, suppose I will take true, then S2 dot add one duplicate data item, suppose I will take 300, S2 dot add let 400, S2 dot add suppose 900. So what is the value of S2? Okay, so in this way, by invoking add function, we can add one by one data item. Now I will hit run just to see output we got within curly brackets. So 300. So this data item I have taken two times, but when in my output screen, just to see only one time the data item 300 have come, and insertion order is not preserved. Duplicates are not allowed, and insertion order is not preserved. Okay, so give a response. I hope everybody got clarity. Give a response.
Yes, sir.
So this is the another approach to create a set, and after creating set, how we will assign a group of data items into the set. Then here question may arise. Sir, it is a disadvantageous fact. Sir, why it is a disadvantageous fact? Sir, what I am observing, for inserting, for assigning, or for adding one data item, we are calling add function. Suppose my requirement, suppose I will assign 1000 data items. That means 1000 times I have to call add function, s2 dot add, s2 dot add, s2 dot add, s2 dot add, s2 dot add. So it is a very complex task. It will be very complex and it will be tedious. If somebody will do the ergo in this way, then that is the valid ergo. Because for inserting one data item, I am invoking add function. So for inserting 1000 data items, then 1000 times I have to call add function, definitely, which will be tedious, which will be complex. So maybe question may arise, sir, is it possible what at a time we assign a group of data items? Yes, it is possible. How it is possible? Okay, suppose my another set, suppose I will take S3. We same way by invoking set function, because whatever the point discussion is going on, that is the we are getting set by invoking set function. So yes, it is possible a group of data items we can assign. Okay, add a time, add a time. Then how? Just to see another approach to represent a set. Now S3 equals to within set function a list of values you will take. Suppose 400 to 3.45. Okay, one string value, suppose data science. Okay, then one a boolean value, suppose let false. Then one duplicate data item to 3.45. Then 400 comma 500 comma 6, suppose. So what is the value of S3? Now I will hit run just to see I got output. So you tell, so this approach is a better approach or this approach is a better approach? Latest approach is better approach if you are using, if you are invoking set function. Okay, so at a time a group of data items you can assign into a set. How? Now within set function, within a set function, a list of data if we will take, then that representing a set without any fail. So give a response. I hope everybody got
Yes, sir.
clarity.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now overall how to create a set, overall we got some little bit idea. Now we will go to some operation. Okay, so varieties of operation, some operation we will see. So just to see two function, one is clear function, another is copy function, same things. Suppose I want to copy, let I have a variable S4, I want to copy all data items, I want to copy all data items of S3 into S4. So how, what I will write, S3 dot copy function. Now what is the value of S4? So all data items of S3 copied into S4. Now I want to release all data items from S4. Now S4 is a set. I want to clear all data items from S4. So I can write S4 dot clear, S4 dot clear. So what is the value of S4? So once all data items will be cleared, then we will get an empty set. Now I will hit run. So I will get an empty set. So in this way, clear function, copy function we discussed. Give a response.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then already add function we have studied. Now we will go to remove operation. Remove a data item from a set. So here there are three built-in functions. There are three built-in functions. One is discard, one is remove, one is pop. So there are three inbuilt functions available in set. So that three inbuilt functions we will use to remove a data item from a set. Suppose I will write S3. So where, suppose I will write S3. Now this is the output of S3. So I will write S3 dot remove. Okay. So within bracket, so remove function within bracket, whatever I will specify the data item, that data item will remove. Suppose I will remove the data items 600. So what is the value of S3? Just to see, 600 removed from S3. Now this is the latest output of S3. So remove function removing a data item from a set. Okay, so remove function is a built-in function within bracket. Whatever you specify the data item, that data item will delete, will remove. Then similarly, another function, suppose s3 dot discard. Suppose I want to remove the data item 400. So what is the value of s3? Now I will hit run, 400 deleted. So like remove function, discard is another inbuilt function within bracket. Whatever you are specifying the data item, that data item will remove. Then here question will arise, sir, in which way you are removing data item by invoking remove function? Same way you are in removing the data item by invoking discard function. Then what is the difference between remove and discard? Any guess answer? Can you tell what is the difference between remove function and discard function? Just to see, suppose I will write s3 dot remove, s3 dot remove 1200. Okay, so what is the value of s3? That means in s3 1200, this data item is not available. Or whatever within you are specifying within bracket, that data item should available in s3. But here what I have written 1200, 1200 not available in s3. So if a data item is not available but you are trying to remove the data item, particularly in remove function, you will get the error. Just to see, now I will hit run. Just to see, we got error, key error. And in which line error is arising, arrow mark is indicating. In this line error is arising. So key error, that means the data item 1200 not available in s3 but you are trying to remove 1200. Same things, suppose I will write by invoking discard function. Discard function 1200. Suppose what is the value of s3? Now I will hit run. Just to see, no impact, no effect. S3 means the value of S3, output of S3 came. So this is the difference. In discrete function, suppose you are going to remove a data item, but the data item not available in set. But if you are invoking discrete function to remove the data item, so there is no impact, there is no effect. But whereas in remove function, that error is arising, that is nothing but key error. Give a response.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everybody got clarity. What is the difference between remove function and discard function? Then we will go to the perf function, s3 dot pop perf function. Then what is the value of s3? So here perf function will remove perf function will remove any data item randomly, any data item. Discard function, remove function, whatever you are specifying that specified data item is deleting. Okay, so now I will hit run. Just to see, 23.455 data is false. So here the value false is removing. So pop function, discard function, remove function. There are three inbuilt functions that we are using to remove a data item from a set. Maybe question may arise, sir, if I want to remove completely S3, means whole, delete the set completely. So to remove set, remove, remove or delete, to remove set completely. Completely it entire set will remove. Clear means releasing the data items, but memory will be available. But my question is entire set will delete. So for this there is a keyword, del keyword, del, you remember del keyword. Okay, then set name suppose S3. Okay, the entire S3 will delete. Just to see, now I will hit run. So no error output I got. Suppose I will write print S3. So there is no S3. I will hit run. Just to see, name error. Name S3 is not defined because already S3 deleted. Okay, so when I I wrote print S3. So there is no S3. So that's why error came. Name error. Name S3 is not defined. Clear? So to delete the set completely, what we are using, what we are writing del keyword, or we are using del keyword. Give a response.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Similarly, suppose now, suppose I will write S3 by invoking set function I am creating. Suppose 10, 20, 30. Let there is another set S4. So 40, 50, 60, 70. Suppose let S3 and S4 to set. Some basic operation I can perform S3 dot union S4. Union means combining. I think you all have studied in childhood. So set is a mathematical terminology. Union operation, intersection operation, difference operation, some fundamental arithmetic algebraic operation that also you can perform. But this is not so much important. But a little bit knowledge you, if you will gain, then that is okay. That is too sufficient. So union means so combining all data items of S3 and S4. Just to see, now I will hit run. Just to see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 10, 20, 30. This is these data items of these data items are S3 data items. 40, 50, 60, 70. These data items are S4 data items. Union. Similarly, intersection S3 dot intersection of S4. Intersection means common data item. Okay, so which data item is common? Okay, so here the data item, suppose S3 10, 20, 30, S4 40, 50, 60, 70. So no data item is common. Now I will hit run just to see. If no data item is common, then empty set. Okay, so there is no problem. Okay, so if there is a common data item in between what S3 and S4, then we can get that common data item. Okay, suppose I will write S5 equals to within set function, suppose 30, 40, 50. One common data item, if I will take set function, so within a list 50, 60, 70. So now I will hit run and I will write S5 dot intersection within bracket S6. Now output will be 50. Output 50, but that 50 representing it is a set because it is coming within a curly bracket. So in this way, we can perform varieties of operations, So I think all built-in functions, so that line actually have removed. Okay, so just to see in this way, all maximum what functions that we performed: intersection, union, difference. Difference means some data item. Suppose S4 dot difference. Difference is a function S5. Suppose this is S6 and this is S5. Now I will hit run. So 30, 40 means first data item. Which data item is 5 dot difference within bracket S6. The